Mr. Doctor.
As the court pleases, my lord, yesterday when we adjourned, Advocate Mnisi was still addressing the court.
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Mnisi. What was the objection, if any, yesterday?
As it pleases the court, my lord. When we adjourned, the court had asked it.
May I repeat the objection so that you can
It is
continue
already
from
on
there?
record, my lord.
Hello?
It is already on record.
No, please, just do what the court tells you. You normally do this. Mr. So-and-so, you remember yesterday, you testified and you said this and this and this and this and this and this and this. You do that. When the court says you must do it, it's on record. I see. Have you heard him say that, Mr.
Yes, I have.
Repeat the evidence.
Yes, I normally repeat the evidence.
Yeah, so it's so fashionable with me. Happens in this court. Okay.
The state
Yeah.
had endeavored to take this witness through those portions. Okay, the state say, okay, Mr. Zungu, let us now go through the statement or the document, let me use the word document, in order to determine those portions that you say you did not agree with. And that was despite the fact that this witness had indicated earlier on that when I first met Brigadier Kininda, there was just a communication between us. They asked me certain questions, and I answered to those questions. And he was busy writing, Brigadier Kininda, and then went away. The following day, he came back and said, we have now prepared a statement. You can say whether there is anything that you want to add or change in what you said yesterday. The witness says no, because I think that is a policeman, there is nothing untoward that he would have done or amended or added whatsoever in what I have told him as my answers to him the previous day. Then I appended my signatures on that document. What was contained in that document, I do not know it because it wasn't read. Now the state says, okay, it asked him some preliminary questions about his signatures and stuff like that, but ultimately says, okay, now that you're saying that when Mr. Baloyi first read the statement to you, because the police did not read it to you, let us go into those aspects. Let's go through the statement with you to determine those portions that you do not agree with. Then I stand up and objected and say, but that is highly irregular because that process would simply mean that the content of the statement then is driven into the record through the back door. A statement, a cross-examiner who wants to cross-examine a witness on the basis of their statements simply has got to satisfy certain requirements which are jurisdictional factors that are enunciated in the case of state versus Govenda. Then the court said, what does Govenda say? Then I said, unfortunately—
Yeah, let's hear what Govenda says, because I think this is a simple matter. Simple matter.
Yes, my lord.
And Govenda is not applicable. Just listen to me. The state has got a constitutional right to cross-examine any witness who gives evidence against the state. Am I correct? Section 35(3). And the state has got the right to assail any evidence which is given in this court, because this is an adversarial process. It's not about statements, it's about evidence. Your client gave evidence. So, the doctor here is entitled to cross-examine. It's as simple as that. And me, I've got to listen to the evidence. The doctor's entitled to raise any question of law if he thinks it's meet. All I have to do, me, after listening to any evidence, I've got to determine whether, in fact, the evidence which has been adduced by the witness here is admissible or not. That's it. And I'm not saying, it's not me saying that. I can give you the constitutional case. Phew, God, serious. Here's the constitutional case. Bawanda Makala, Velile Waka, Director of Public Prosecutions. This is a judgment on the 20th of December, 2024. And they tell you how the court should go about assessing the admissibility of evidence. So please, just read this. Just read this. And the other case you can read, you don't even have to read it because it says it was assessing evidence in the case of the other case you must read is this. Tsinyane Solomon Mamushi versus the state. It's a case by John Brandt, judge, who, in my view, is one of the most brilliant judges ever in South Africa. Van Heerden and Terron. And it is a judgment of the 8th of September, sorry, 8th of May. Okay? I think those are important. So this matter is about cross-examination. You can't stop the state from cross-examining. There is no law which says that. Please, just show me that law. And you won't find it. Please, just show me. Which law says you can't, this gentleman here, the doctor, can't cross-examine your client. And this gentleman is the client of accused number 1. He's not a client, a witness of the state. He's a witness of accused number 1. And you were taking him through the ropes of the evidence which you wanted him to adduce in favor of accused number 1. That's all this is about. Governor is not applicable. And if you think I'm wrong, you can take me on appeal, okay? So I'm making an order. Mr. Doctor, you can cross-examine. I've read all the law, man. All of it.
Thank you, madam.
It's a question of cross-examination.
Thank you, madam.
That's it. And this court has got to determine if there was a statement or not. And I don't want even to prejudge anything because your own client says he signed a statement which he never read. Please, okay, let's go on.
He, as I've said to him when he started to testify, my lord, this is the witness, he's not my client. My client is seated there.
It's your client's witness.
Yes, but it's not my client.
Oh,
My
so
client is
Mr.
seated there.
Muzi is not your client?
No, I'm saying the witness here. I said to him, look, Mr. Zungu, you're here to testify as a witness. You're not here to testify.
He's here to testify as Mr. Muzi's witness.
Yes.
That's the practical thing. Okay.
Thank you, my lord. When the court says that I can take him up on appeal.
Yes, of course, because
I'll definitely do
you're
that.
saying the doctor shouldn't cross-examine.
I never said that.
What are you saying?
I am saying,
Look, when you
Before-
say he starts asking questions, he is exercising his rights to cross-examine. What is he doing?
but it's fine, my lord. I think the court has made a ruling.
Yes, I've made a ruling.
I will abide by the ruling.
Okay, fine.
Yes, I will definitely raise this argument up on appeal, man.
Yes, no problem.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yes,
As
let's
the court
continue.
pleases,
The court pleases, my lord. My apologies to disturb the court, my lord. I know there has been a ruling already, my lord. that the state is allowed to cross-examine the witness.
Yeah.
My lord, we are all in agreement that the state is allowed by law and is entitled. But the issue in dispute right now is whether the state can cross-examine the witness on the statement that is disputed by the witness, my lord. It's not that the state cannot ask the
That's it,
question.
yes, yeah.
The issue is on the
They can,
statement.
they can.
Yes, my lord. The issue is on the statement that is disputed by the witness.
Right, you can.
Then that's where the objection arose, my lord.
No, there's no objection. Listen to, you're even saying what I'm saying. The state can cross-examine the witness on, the evidence is given, and this witness has raised some points which the state can canvass. And the evidence of this witness has not yet been admitted by this court.
Yes, yes, my lord, I agree.
Yes,
I agree.
it's not yet admitted.
Yes.
So he testifies, he testifies under cross-examination. And after that, another witness is called or whatever. And the judgment I will give will be at the end of this case. Because these gentlemen are charged under common purpose.
Yes, my lord, yes.
I'm not going to give a judgment. I'm making a ruling.
No, I accept, my lord. It's only that I wanted to point it out that the dispute is only on the issue of the statement, that the state cannot cross-examine on the content of that statement. So,
No, it can.
so that the ruling is clear, my lord, that the state is allowed to cross-examine on the content of the statement. As the court
You
business.
know what, I listen to some guys, some know-nothings who think they know something. Why don't this judge have a trial within a trial? The state has closed its case. The state has closed its case. Unless the state makes an application to reopen its case, that's different. But once the state has closed its case, what the state was putting across here is res judicata. That's why now it is a turn of the defense to lay down its case. And like I'm telling you, I don't decide after this witness has given his case. Has answered whatever is going to be asked by the doctor. All I've got to rule is just on a tiny thing. It's either admissible or not. And if I find that it is admissible, I don't even make a ruling. Why is it admissible? That will come at the end of the case. Let me give you this case so that you can read all these cases. Yeah, there is a case of the state versus Fordway, Murphy, and Safika Murphy, Glenda Bates, Dominic David, and Leon Paulson. And this is a case which exactly will tell you how the court handled making interim rules relating to disputed evidence. Like here, the evidence is disputed. When you say, oh, there's a dispute about the statement, there's a dispute about the evidence pertaining to the admissibility of the statement. Okay, I'll quote even this. The hearsay ruling was, of course, interlocutory in nature and subject to reconsideration if the circumstances so warrant. At the close of the defense case, you see here, it never happened. Counsel asked for a reconsideration of the ruling as well as a ruling of admissibility of the evidence, right? So you can read these cases about what I'm saying. Go to State versus Malazoni, State versus Liepile, State versus Stein, and State versus Zondi. But read this case, okay?
Thank you, my lord. I just wanted to get that clarity for the purposes of...
No, you're right. I don't make a... And you know, every piece of evidence in this court, every piece of evidence in this court, it's examined by the sitting judge under a microscope. And when it is admissible, or when it is said to be reasonable, or when it is said to be possible, and when it is said to be unlikely, every piece of evidence is adjudicated upon in this case. So I don't know whether I'm going to accept the evidence of any person here. I haven't even started writing the judgment. But you can't stop the defense from cross-examining. It's a constitutional right. I can't also. And the misnomer is we think we are dealing with a statement. A statement is evidence. And the judge here, the doctor here, he started by reading what allegedly. I haven't seen it. That's the point also. I haven't even seen that statement. You have it for the last 3 years. I don't have it. Maybe for the last 3 years or less than that. But I've never seen any statement here until it is presented here in court. He starts by saying, this is your name, this is your address, this is your ID number. And then he says, you met with whoever, and you had a discussion with him. I wasn't there, I don't know. And then he goes to the evidence, which was tendered by the gentleman here, to say that you said that there are certain things which were in that statement. And it's not my word statement, it's his word. In that statement, which were not correct or attributable to me. He has a right, the doctor, to cross-examine on any aspect pertaining the evidence given by this gentleman. Okay. Yeah, let's go on.
As the court pleases.
Ithi-ke inkantolo kodaba kukhulunywa ngaloko ukuthi uShoshisike unalo ilungelo lokuthi-ke angabuza-ke imibuzo kusona ngalo-ke i-document noma-ke i-statement lesi ngoba-ke ufakazi eshilo ukuthi-ke kusona-ke le statement lesi kunezinto-ke engingahambiselani nazo engezangazange zikhulunywe noma yishiwo yimina. So inkantolo iyamvumela-ke ukuthi angabuza kusona.
As the court pleases, my lord, I will first read the statement and then we'll go through the statement line by line. Okay, it's A161, Annexure 161, Phosphorus case 636 of 10/2014, page 1 out of 5. I, undersigned Makosonke Andris Zungu with ID number. I will not read your ID number into the record. State under oath in English. I am an adult male born 1981-0608. I am residing at number, and it says Litaba Village, River Cross, Bakersford, with cell phone number ending with 5681. I am currently employed by Marula Platinum, Bakersford as a minor. I would like to, paragraph number 2, I would like to state that I am a cousin to Sifiso Gwabeni at Basutwini Hostel, Phosphorus. I am also a nephew to Sizwe Zungu, who is a police officer in Tembisa. Paragraph number 5, somewhere after September 2014, I visited my uncle Sizwe Zungu in Phosphorus. At this stage, I was employed by P2 Mining in Rustenburg. I arranged to meet him in Johannesburg. Thereafter, we proceeded to Phosphorus to visit my cousin, Sifiso Zungu. I do recall that there was Muzi Sibia present in the hostel where we arrived. If I recall correctly, I may have arrived in the hostel around Friday afternoon, and then I stayed there for the weekend. I further want to state that I do know that Nkani Ntuli was friends with Mnisi Sibiya, as they are also relatives. Mafika Ntanzi also became friends to Muzi and Nkani. Paragraph number 4. On our arrival at Foslores, I spent time with my homeboys at Basutwini hostel. I was drinking and enjoying myself. After my visit of the weekend, I then, page 2, received a call from my uncle, in brackets, Sizwe Zungu, close bracket, who informed me that there was a discussion which took place indicating that Muzi Sibiya, Mafika Ntanzi, Nkani, Sifiso Ntuli, and Simpiwe Buthelezi were somehow involved in the murder of Senzo Meyiwa. He also told me that Gwabeni has some knowledge about that as well. Sizwe asked me if I recall anything that was said by Gwabeni to me regarding this murder. I said no. He further wanted to know who was Sifiso Nkani, Simpiwe Buthelezi, and Mafika Ntanzi, as he personally did not know them. I told him who they were, but advised him not to get involved with these boys as they are dangerous. Sizwe said, we will have to meet and discuss this matter of Senzo Meyiwa at a later stage in person. I agreed. Paragraph number 5. Later around May 2015, I also met Gwabeni Zungu in Foslores. It was clear to me that he was closer to Muzi Sibiya. Sifiso Ntuli, open bracket, Nkani, close bracket. I asked him why or how does he manage to stay with these guys as they talk? Was that they are hitmen. I was discouraging him to stay away from them, those hitmen, but he told me that he is not involved. I asked Gwabeni this because he's also my relative and I believe that I could speak to him openly. Paragraph number 6. Somewhere in 2018, I met Sizwe Zungu in person, who he continued to discuss the incident of the, now page 3, above names in the Senzo Meyiwa murder. It was clear that Sizwe was concerned that the above guys were involved in the murder of Senzo Meyiwa. Was convinced, my apologies. He further was certain that Gwabeni knows something about it. He made it certain that he was told this by them, but I do not recall who told, although I suspect it was Muzi Sibiya. I advise him again not to get involved in this case, as it will put his life in danger. I say this because the above boys were known to be killing people for a living. they will also brag about it or show off. Paragraph number 7. Mafika Ntanzi was even showing off to me but about the murder that were committed by his friends, although he never implicated himself, but he did say to me that they were involved in the murder of Senzo Meyiwa. At some stage, Ntanzi threatened to shoot and kill me. So I decided to stay out of his way. I have seen Mnisi carrying a small firearm, which I think is a pistol. I have also stopped him at one stage where he wanted to shoot and kill a guy from Mtubatuba. I further know that he shot at Fonozi Ndwandwe of kwakhe lekhaya kwacheza Ulundi around 2014. Mnisi's father, with the name of Nomali Sibiya, intervened and to protect his son and offered the Ndwandwe family some compensation so that his son does not get prosecuted or arrested. Indeed, Mnisi was not arrested or charged and prosecuted for the shooting. Page 4. Makosonke Andries Zungu state further that, paragraph 8 on page 4, in June 2020, later, I received a call from Gwabeni, who informed me that he was interviewed by the police on the Senzo murder. He told me that he told the police about my name, but he also indicated that I do not know anything about the murder of Senzo Meyiwa, except that at some stage I was in Fosloras when the above guys went to kill Senzo Meyiwa and returned to the hostel. I asked Gwaben if these guys did indeed kill Senzo for real and returned to the hostel when I was there. I asked him if it was exactly this day and not or not. Gwabeni told me that he is not sure if it was that day exactly, but that the above guys did kill Senzo together with others unknown to me. Thereafter returned to the hostel where Mnisi spoke about it. He advised me to prepare myself for the police as he already told them what he knows. He told me that he was phoned by Sifiso Nkani Ntuli, who wanted to know how much he told the police about his involvement in the murder of Senzo Meyiwa. Gwabeni did not tell me exactly what he told Nkani about his conversation with the police about him. It was clear though that Nkani was very concerned about what Gwabeni said to the police about him. Gwabeni said Mnisi also phoned him and about the same issue where he asked him not to reveal the truth to the police about their involvement in the murder of Senzo Meyiwa. Paragraph number 5, or page 5, paragraph 9. Makosonke Andries Zungu state further that Gwabeni told me that Nkani will also phone me. I have not yet received a call from him. Nkani is currently in prison in Kalakabusha, prison somewhere in KZN. I was further phoned by Mandlinkosi Zondo, who works in the Northwest Mines. He told me that Mafika was arrested and wanted to know if I will be cooperating with the police as they wanted to talk to me as well. I told him, yes, I will cooperate. I will be able to identify Muzi Sibiya, Mafika Ntanzi, Wabeni Zungu. I further was told that Nkani has a silver Polo. He had this car around 2014. Paragraph 11. I know and understand the contents of this statement. I have no objection to taking the prescribed oath. I consider the prescribed oath to be binding on my conscience. Signed, dated 21 July 2020, time 15:13. I certify that the above statement was made before me and that the deponent has knowledge of that. He knows, he has acknowledged that he knows and understands the contents of this statement. This statement was sworn before me in the deponent's, by the deponent's signature, placed thereon in my presence at Uville, Johannesburg, on 21 July 2020 at 15:13. And then written South African Police Services, Bongani Nicholas Gininda, police officer, rank colonel, and then there's a signature, and then date 2020, 07/21, 15:30. Then written PTA, Pretoria National Office.
Statement ke lesi sifethu ufundwa mshushu sifundeka ke ngalendlela noma sibhalwe ngalendlela ku A161 Foslorus case 63610 ka2024. Mina ke usayindile la ngenzansi uMakhosonke Andres Zungu. Ibhaliwe ke ID number singeke sifunde. Ngisho ke lokhu okulandelayo ke ngaphansi kwesifungo ngesingisi. Ngiwumuntu wesilisa owazalwa ke 1981 0608 ngihlala eLitlaba village eRiver Cross eBegersfort. Cell number ke ibhaliwe igcina ngo5681. Kumanje njena ke ngisebenza eMarula Platinum eBegersfort. Ngingathanda noma ke ngiyafisa ukusho ukuthi ngumzala kaSifiso Gwabeni ohlala eBasuthwini hostel eFoslorus. Ngiyena ke futhi nomshana kaSizwe Zungu oyiphoyisa eThembisa. NgoSeptember noma emuva kwaSeptember 2014 ngavakashela umalume wami noma ke ubaba omncane uSizwe Zungu eFoslorus. Ngaleso sikhathi leso ke ngangisebenza eP2 mining eRustenburg. Sakhulumisana ke noma saxoxisana ke ukuthi sohlangana eJohannesburg eGoli. Emva kwalokho sase sihamba ke siya eFoslorus siyovakashela umzala wami uSifiso Zungu. Ngiyakhumbula ukuthi noMuzi Sibiya wayekhona lapho ehostel la esahlangana khona. Uma ngisakhumbula kahle ke ngenze ukuthi ngafika ehostel kungoLesihlanu emva kwemini ngahlala lapho ke impela sonto yonke. Ngiyafisa nokusho ke ukuthi ngiyazi ukuthi uNkani Ntuli waye umngani kaMuzi Sibiya nanjengoma ke beyihlobo Mafika Ntanzi naye ke waba umngani wa kaMuzi kanye noNkani noma ke wagcina esomngani kaMuzi kanye noNkani. Uma sifika ke eFoslorus ngahlangana khona-ke lapho nabakhaya bami eBasuthu hostel. Ngangiphuza-ke lapho ngiyijabulisa. Emuva kokuthi ngivakashile-ke lapho ngaleyo mpela sonto leyo ngathola-ke ucingo, liyaqhubeka-ke istatement kwipage elandelayo. Ngathola ucingo olubuya kuyena-ke ubaba uMncwane uSizwe Zungu owangitshela-ke ukuthi nongqoqo-ke noma-ke uxoxa-ke okwakukhona la ekwakushiwo khona-ke ukuthi uMuzi Sibiya, uMafika Ntanzi, uNkani Sifiso Ntuli kanye noSimphiwe Buthelezi babe nendima abayidlala-ke noma-ke baneqhaza balibamba-ke ekubulaweni kwakhe uSenzo Meyiwa. Wangitshela-ke nokuthi uGwabeni unolwazi analo naye-ke mayelana nalokho. uSizwe wasengibuza-ke ukuthi ngiyakhumbula yini, kukhona yini engikukhumbulayo okwashiwo uGwabeni kimina mayela nokubulawa noma ukubulala lokho. Ngathi-ke noma ngase ngithi cha. Waqhubeka-ke efisa ukwazi ukuthi kwakuwubani uSifiso Nkani, uSimphiwe Buthelezi kanye noMafika Ntanzi nanjengoba yena-ke wayengabazi. Ngamtshela-ke ukuthi babe obani, kodwa-ke ngamexwayisa ukuthi angayibandakanyi nalabafana laba nanjengoba babe yingozi noma beyingozi. uSizwe wathi-ke kuzofanele noma-ke kuzofuneka ukuthi-ke sihlangane siludingide lolu daba lolu lwakhe uSenzo Meyiwa. Ngavuma-ke noma ngase ngivuma. NgoMeyi ka-2015 ngahlangana-ke noGwabeni Zungu eFosloras. Kwakucacile-ke kumina ukuthi wayesondelene noMuzi Sibiya, uSifiso Ntuli, Nkani. Ngambuza-ke noma ngase ngimbuza ukuthi kungani how does he manage? Okay, kwenzeka kanjani ukuthi akwazi-ke ukuthi ahlale nalabalisa laba nanjengoba-ke inkulumo yayithi bayinkabi. Ngangikhuluma naye-ke ngitshela ukuthi-ke ahlukane nabo ahlukane nazo iy'nkabi lezi, kodwa-ke wangitshela ukuthi cha, akukho okumhlanganisayo. Ngambuza-ke lokhu ngoba naye-ke uyisihlobo sami futhi-ke ngangikholelwa ukuthi-ke nganginalo-ke ilungelo lokuthi ngingakhuluma naye ngokukhululekile. Ngo-2015 ngahlangana noSizwe Zungu owaqhubeka-ke edingida lona-ke udaba lolu lwalamagama-ke la abhaliwe la ngaphezulu ukuthi-ke mayelana naloko okubahlanganisayo nesigameko sakhe nesigameko sokubulawa kwakhe uSenzo Meyiwa. Kwakucacile-ke ukuthi uSizwe yena-ke wayeyitshela-ke ukuthi bona-ke babe nento ebahlanganisayo noma kwakukhona-ke okubahlanganisayo mayelana nalo udaba lolu lokubulawa kwakhe uSenzo Meyiwa. Wayenaso futhi-ke noma wayeqinisekile futhi-ke ukuthi-ke uGwabeni kukhona-ke awayekwazi mayelana nalo udaba lolu. Wakwenza-ke wakusho kwacaca-ke futhi ukuthi watshelwa ukuthi lokhu watshelwa-ke yibona, kodwa-ke angisakhumbuli ukuthi ubani owamtshela. Ngiyasola-ke ukuthi kwakuwuMuzi Sibiya. Ngamexwayisa-ke futhi ukuthi-ke angayihlanganisi nalo icala leli nanjengoba lazobeka ke impilo yakhe engozini. Ngakusho lokhu ke ngoba laba bafana ke bashiwo lana ngaphezulu bayaziwa ke noma baziwa ngokubulala abantu ukuthi ke into abayiphilisa ngayo leyo nokuthi futhi ke bahambe beyigqatsha ngayo noma behambe bekhuluma ngayo. Umafika Ntanzi umuntu ke futhi ke owayegabisa ke kumina ngokuhlangane nako ke ukubulawa lokho okwenziwa ukuthi wayekhona ke lapho noma nje engazange ayifake ke yena kodwa washo kumina ukuthi ke babe yingxenye ke noma babe khona ke kukona ke ukubulawa kwakhe uSenzo Meyiwa. Kunesikhathi la khona ke uNtanzi I'm sorry, my lord, the handwriting is not at some stage, paragraph 7, at some stage, Ntanzi mentioned. Oh, okay, sorry. At some stage, Ntanzi mentioned that he would kill me. Ilapho ke engathatha isinqumo khona ke ukuthi ke angimiyeke noma ke angiqhele kuyena. Ngake ngambona ke umuzi Sibiya ephethe isibhamu esincane engicabanga ukuthi ke kwakuyipistol. Ngake ngamkhuza futhi ke noma kwakunehlandla la ngake ngamkhuza khona ke efuna ukudubula abulale umlisa thizeni wasemtubatuba. Ngiyazi futhi ke wake wadubula efonozi ufonozi Ndwandwe wakwakhaya kwaceza uLundi ngo-2014. Yes, ubaba kaMuzi owaziwa nanjengoNomali Sibiya uyena ke owangenelela ke lapho ukuvikela indodana yakhe ekuthini ke wasenikeza umndeni wakwaNdwandwe wakhokhela umndeni wakwaNdwandwe ukuvimba ke ukuthi indoda yakhe ingaboshwa noma ke isiwe enkantolo. Ngempela ke umuzi Sibiya akaboshwanga noma akazange aboshweke noma ashushisweke alethwe phambi kwenkantolo. NgoJuni ka-2020 ngathola ucingo olubuya kuGwabeni owangitshela ukuthi waba ne-interview noma wakhulumisana namaphoyisa mayelana nalo udaba lokubulawa kwakhe uSenzo. Wangitshela ke ukuthi wawatshela amaphoyisa ngegama lami kodwa watshela ke ukuthi ngangingazi lutho mina mayelana nokubulawa kwakhe uSenzo Meyiwa ngaphandle nje kokuthi kunesikhathi la khona ke engangikhona eFosloras ngathi ke labalisa laba ke bahlangana noma ke bahlangana beyobulala yena ke uSenzo Meyiwa base bebuyela khona ke ehostel. Ngambuza uGwabeni ukuthi labafana laba noma labalisa laba bambulala ngempela yini uSenzo base bebuyela khona ke ehostel ngenkathi mina ke ngangilapho. Ngambuza ke ukuthi kwakungalona lelo langa yini noma cha. Gwabeni wangitshela ke ukuthi naye ke wayengenaso isiqinisekiso sokuthi kwakungalo lelo langa lelo kodwa ke idate yona ke kodwa ke ukuthi labalisa laba ke abashiwo la ngaphezulu impela bambulala uSenzo bendawonye noma behlangene kanye nabanye engingabazi. Emuva kwalokho base bebuyela khona ke ehostel la khona umuzi wakhuluma ngako. Wase engixwayisa-ke ukuthi ngiyilungiselele ukuthi-ke amaphoyisa ayezoza kumina ezokhuluma ngami mayelana-ke nengikwaziyo. Wase ngitshela futhi-ke nokuthi wathola ucingo olubuya kuyena uSifiso Nkani Ntuli owayefuna ukwazi ukuthi wakhuluma kangakanani noma wakusho kangakanani emaphoyiseni mayelana-ke nokubandakanyeka kwakhe kukona ukubulawa kwakhe uSenzo Meyiwa. uGwabeni-ke akazange angitshela ukuthi yini kahle kahle ayitshela uNkani mayelana nenkulumo abanayo kanye naye noma-ke emaphoyiseni. Kwakucacile-ke ukuthi uNkani kwakumhlupha-ke lokho okwakushiwo uyena-ke uGwabeni emaphoyiseni mayelana-ke nokubandakanyeka kwakhe. uGwabeni wasethi umuzi Sibiya naye-ke wamshayela ucingo mayelana nalolo daba lolo futhi la ambuza khona-ke ukuthi angalikhulumi iqiniso emaphoyiseni mayelana naloko akwaziyo ngokubandakanyeka kwakhe-ke kokubulawa kwakhe uSenzo Meyiwa. Siqhubeke-ke kwipage elandelayo nepage lokugcina. uGwabeni wangitshela-ke ukuthi uNkani nami-ke wayezongifonela noma angishayeleke ucingo, kodwa angizange ngilutholeke ucingo noma ngilutholanga-ke ucingo olubuya kuyena-ke uNkani. Futhi ngiyazi-ke futhi-ke uNkani ukuthi-ke usejele eqala kabusha eKZN. Ngaphinde ngashayelwa futhi-ke ucingo uMandla Nkosi Zondo owayesebenza eNorthwest eMine. Wangitshela-ke ukuthi uma fika useboshiwe efisa nokwazi-ke ukuthi ngangiyimisele yini ukuthi ngisebenzisane namaphoyisa uma kuwukuthi-ke azokhuluma nami. Ngamtshela ukuthi yebo ngiyimisele ukuthi ngisebenzisane nawo amaphoyisa futhi-ke angeke ngibe nenkinga-ke yokuthi ngimkhombe umuzi Sibiya, uMafika Ntanzi, uGwabeni Zungu. Ngatshelwa futhi ukuthi-ke uNkani unepolo elisilver nokuthi-ke ngo-2014 wayenayo leyo moto leyo. Ngiyakwazi-ke futhi-ke ngiyaqonda lokhu okubhaliwe kulesi statement lesi. Anginayo-ke inkinga yokuthi ngingafunga noma ngithathe-ke isifungo mayelana-ke nalokhu okushiwo lana. Kwase-ke lo obhala-ke istatement esho-ke ngezansi ukuthi ngiyaqinisekisa-ke ukuthi-ke istatement lesi esila ngaphezulu senziwa phambi kwami nokuthi-ke umuntu owanikeza ngaso noma-ke owasenza unolwazi lwalo futhi uyaqonda-ke lokhu okubhaliwe la kusona istatement lesi. Istatement lesi safungelwa phambi kwami nokuthi-ke lo owasenza-ke wase futhi esayinda-ke ngikhona mina eYoville police station. Date 21 July 2020, isikhathi u-15:13, South African Police Service, Bongani Nicholas Gininda, iphoyisa uKennedy ngesikhundla 2020-07-21, 15:30, ePretoria National Office.
As the court pleases, my lord, I'm making the copy of the statement available to the court. The statement will be marked Exhibit ZZZZ in brackets 7. Where is the court order?
What time is it now?
It's 11:02.
Okay. So it's 3 Zs. Or
No, 4.
4 Zs. Z.
In brackets 7. That's correct.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Makosonke Zungu, can we then proceed?
I'm listening.
Thank you. Just as we did yesterday, can you confirm that the names that are appearing on the statement are your names?
Yes.
Yebo ngaqinisekisa ukuthi amagama ala amagama ami.
And then that the ID number that is appearing on the statement, it is indeed your ID number.
Nokuthi ID number yakho.
Yebo.
Yes.
Did you give this information to Brigadier Gininda?
Wena wanikeza ngale information kuBrigadier Gininda?
Kunjalo.
That's correct.
Did it follow the interview that you had with Brigadier Gininda?
Okay.
Did it follow the interview the witness had with Brigadier Gininda?
Did he follow it?
This name and ID number follow the interview that they were having.
Le mniningwane ke landela ke interview le enani nayo no Brigadier Gininda.
Nini wayipe? ID nelokho namagama ami.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then on paragraph number 1, I'm an adult male born 1981-08. I'm residing at the Tlaba village, River Cross, Begersford. Do you confirm this information?
Uyaqinisekisa lo?
Yebo.
Yes.
Are you the author of this information?
Wena owanikeza ngayo the information?
Yeah.
Yes.
With cell phone number ending with 5681.
Ngale cell phone number le egcina ngale number 5681.
Yebo.
Yes.
Did you give the information to Brigadier Gininda?
Wena wanikeza uBrigadier Gininda?
Yeah, amni.
Yes, I did.
I'm currently employed by Marola Platinum Begersford as a minor.
Yasho ke la ukuthi ngisebenzela iMarula Platinum eBegersford nanjenge minor?
Yes.
Yes. Yebo.
Did you give this information to Brigadier Gininda?
Wena wanikeza uBrigadier Gininda le information?
Yes.
Yebo, imina owamnikeza.
Paragraph number 2. I would like to state that I'm a cousin to Sifiso Gwabeni, who stays at Basutwini Hostel, Fosloras.
Ngiyumzala okay. Ngiyumzala wakhe uSifiso Gwabeni ohlala eBasuthu Hostel eFosloras.
Ngise cousin umfowethu.
It's not a cousin, it's my brother.
When someone says in English, someone is your cousin, it can also include your brother because you are not born from the same mother. Is it not so?
Ngiyisi uma ngabe umuntu esithi ucousin wakho angasho ukuthi umfowethu ngoba anizalwa uma oyedwa.
Oh, ngiyabona.
Oh, I hear you.
Do you accept that he is also your cousin?
Uyakwamukela ukuthi ukwa uyena umzala wakho noma uyena umzala wakho.
Kodwa ngokwesintu akunjalo, umzala umntaka auntie.
But traditionally that is not the case. Your cousin would be your aunt's child or your uncle's child.
Thank you. But you do confirm that Gwabeni is not your sibling.
Kodwa ke ongaqinisekisa ukuthi ke uGwabeni akusiyena umntwana kama wakho umntwana kababa wakho.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Did you give this information to Brigadier Gininda?
Wena watshela uBrigadier Gininda lokho?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you also inform Brigadier Gininda that Gwabeni stays at Basutwini Hostel?
Wena watshela uBrigadier Gininda ukuthi uGwabeni uhlala eBasuthu Hostel?
Yebo.
Yes.
Does Gwabeni stay at Basutwini Hostel?
Uhlala khona impela uGwabeni?
Yebo uhlala khona.
Yes, he stays there.
Do you know where Basutwini Hostel is?
Uyazi Basuthu la ikhona Basuthu Hostel?
Fosolas.
Fosloras.
Thank you. Have you been there before?
Usuke waya khona lapho?
Yeah, ngaya.
Yes, I've been there.
Which year?
Nyaka?
Engisawukhumbula 2017.
The year I can recall is 2017.
I am also a nephew to Sizwe Zungu, who is a police officer in Tembisa.
Uyena ke nomshana kuSizwe Zungu oyiphoyisa eThembisa. Shana nephew.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Do you confirm that?
Yes.
Yebo
that-
ngiyaqinisekisa lokho.
Is that what you said to Brigadier Gininda?
Ilokho wakusho.
Ngathi uba omncane mina ngindodana kuye but ngoba ngathi nithi uma nakudibanisa nje nidibanisa ngayo.
I said is my uncle. My lord, the word uncle in English, it says uncle in English, but in Sizulu it said Baba Mncane, which is my father's younger brother. So, but in English it says uncle. So I said to him, it's my uncle. In other words, my father's younger brother. But as you said now that in English it's all the same.
So that is how you explain to Brigadier Gininda.
mina ngakusho ngathi uSizwe Zungu unguba womncane.
What I said to Brigadier is that he's my uncle. In other words, he's my father's younger brother.
And you confirm that is indeed your father's younger brother.
Uyaqinisekisa ke lokho impela ukuthi uyena baba omncane?
Yebo.
Yes.
And then do you also confirm that he is a police officer?
Uyaqinisekisa nokuthi uyilona iphoyisa?
Yebo.
Yes.
Did you also give that piece of evidence to Brigadier Gininda?
Naloko wamtshela uBrigadier Gininda.
Lokho ngakusho lokho.
That I said.
Okay, paragraph 3. Somewhere after September 2014, I visited my uncle, in brackets Sizwe Zungu, in Fosloras. At this stage, okay, let's stop there.
Nesikhathi ke emuva ko September 2014 la engavakashela khona ke ubaba omncane uSizwe Zungu eFosloras.
Angikwazi lokho. Because ubaba omncane akahlala eThembisa, akahlala eFosloras ahlala eThembisa.
I don't know about that because my uncle doesn't stay in Fosloras. He stays in Tembisa.
Futhi akaze ngivakashele ngo2014.
And I've never visited him in 2014.
At this stage, I was employed by P2 Mining in Rustenburg.
Ngaleso sikhathi leso ke ngangisebenzela iP2 Mining eRustenburg.
Did you work for P2 Mining in Rustenburg?
Yes.
Yebo ngangisebenzela iP2 Mining eRustenburg.
Which year?
Ngo2014.
In 2014.
And then, did you give this information to Brigadier Gininda?
Wakusho lokho Brigadier?
Yes, ngakusho lokho.
Yes, I said this.
I arranged to meet him in Johannesburg. Thereafter, we proceeded to Fosloras to visit my cousin, Sifiso Zungu.
Sazwana ke ukuthi sizohlangana eJohannesburg emuva kwalokho noma eGoli emva kwalokho ke siqhubekeke noma saqhubeka ke saya kumzala wami eFosloras uSifiso Zungu.
Bengicela ukuzikhuluma ngompunyaka la.
I would like to inquire which year are we referring to here?
We're reading the statement there, sir.
Lana sifunda statement la.
Ayikho into engayi uSizwe Zungu mina.
There's nothing that I arranged with Sizwe Zungu.
Did you meet Sizwe Zungu in Johannesburg?
Ngabe wahlangana yini noSizwe Zungu eJohannesburg?
Mina ngahlala noSizwe Zungu ngo2017.
I met Sizwe Zungu in 2017
And sasingazange arrange lutho.
and we never arranged anything.
So it just happened by mere coincidence that you are both in and around Carlton Center in Johannesburg.
Into nje eyazenzekela ukuthi nababili ke nibe se Carlton Center eJohannesburg.
Yes, by 2017 kwenzeka kanjalo.
Yes, in 2017 it happened like that.
And then do you agree with me, the manner in which you met Sizwe Zungu in your own version in 2017, it is exactly how you met him in 2014 as well?
Hayi, angikwazi lokho mina.
I am putting it to you.
No, I don't know that. I never met him in 2014.
I am putting it to you that you did meet Sizwe Zungu in 2014, and it's exactly how you say you met him in 2017.
Ngithi ke mina kuwena ke wahlangana naye ngo2014 and kwenzeka futhi ke ngalendlela le owahlangana naye
Ngithi mina la njoba la kusho la statementini. Istatement sithi uSizwe Zungu sa arrange, azange arrange ukuthi uSizwe Zungu. Into engicela bhuti wami nansi Mr. Sibanda. Ngicela ukuthi ngikhulume nawe. Mr. Sibanda, akungabi sengathi ongaphezulu ucindezelwe ngaphansi. Mhlawumbe fanele mina impilo yami kuwe.
What I'm saying
Because
is
ngisho kahle 2014 akazi baseFosloras mina.
You need to calm down, Mr. Zungu.
No, imbuzo yakho.
It won't help you to point me with fingers and raise your voice. I'm not raising your voice, my voice, and then I expect you to do the same.
No, usho ukuthini mawuthi mina ngade wanisizwe Zungu
I am putting it
ngo2014
to
uthi
you.
ukubeka kimi. Ngakaze kwenzeke.
I am putting it to you. It's evidence before this court.
I-evidence kaSizwe hayi yami. Ngithekwe msukumbuza ngento engayazi. Ngibuze ngento engiyaziyo ebhalwe la eyabhalwa yimi. Hayi le emfitshi ebhalwe la engabhalwanga yimi le. And uyayibona even nala ngapha egcineni iyachange yabhalwe yuvile lento le. Kusho ukuthi umuntu obuye nephepha labuye khona iphepha ozosayinisa mina lento le. Because even each and into la akusho ukuqotho kuyiqiniso kula. Idibana phi into zakwaqaya nalokuzana. Nelokuz ngoba nje into babeyixoxa etafuleni lapha ecourt, lapha e-boardroom. Zixoxwa yibo nguyendo exoxa into kamuzi ukuthi wadubula kukhaya. Nganguphi mina? Kwathiwa yini wangipha ingxenye yokukhokha ekhaya. Ngangekho lapho mina.
Can it be interpreted? I'm not sure if
cannot
Mr.
interpret.
Jonas you'll be able to interpret.
I cannot.
Mr. Jonas, ngicela ukuthi ngichazele. Into eyenzeka lapha uyezwa.
Ngicela ungayijahi
Hey,
ngale
angizokujaha uyezwa. Into eyenzakalayo uyezwa. Bathi kimi ubaba mina noGwabini nobaba kaGwabini nobaba kaMuzi uyezwa. Sahamba sawakhaya sawukhokhela uluzana umuzi. Ngathi mina angaze nesingle ingxenye yengubo zabantu bakwasibiya nabantu bakwaNdwandwe. Angiyazi kwaleyo nto leyo mina.
What they alleged there is that myself, Mr. Zungu, Sibiya's father, we went to Kwakaya to go and pay compensation for this. No kokela bapi? The Ndwandwes, to go and pay compensation for the Ndwandwe families. I have never formed part of such a thing, my lord.
So ingakho ngitshela this statement lesi angazi ufuna ngiphendule statement ngoba ngisazi.
Hence, I'm saying to you that this statement, I don't know what it is that you want me to answer on this statement because I don't know this statement.
Mr. Zungu, you need to calm down. We are going through the statement paragraph by paragraph, line by line.
Ngizocela ke ukuthi uhlise umoya ngoba ke siyasifunda ke istatement ngalendlela esibhalwe ngayo.
But ngicela ngamfuza amagama.
But what I'm asking you is not to force words onto me.
I'm not forcing words to you. It's cross-examination. I must ask you questions.
Angikufunza amagama ke ngihloma imibuzo ngifanele ukuthi ngikubuze imibuzo.
Bungumbuzo umuntu ukubeka kimi.
Is it a question when you say you are putting it to me?
But that's how it happens in court, unfortunately, Mr. Zungu.
Ngeshwa ke indlela ekwenzeka ngayo enkantolo leyo.
Yikho ngithi shutho ongaphezulu ucindezelwe ngaphansi.
Hence
Ngoba na statement naso sikhombisa ukuthi kwacindezelwa mina la ngento engingayazi.
Hence I'm saying that the one that is above or that is on top is suppressing the one that is below or underneath, because that is exactly what happened here with regards to the statement that I was the one that was being suppressed.
There's no one who's suppressing you. Let's proceed.
Okay.
Akekho okucindezelayo.
Okay, my lord, I see it's 11:15. Can we then break for tea time?
Yes.